What's going on, guys? 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 26 of the TNA TEW series. And we're across the pond, we're over in the UK for our pay-per-view. And as you can see here, we could have booked in the tri-state area, could have had £23,000 here for the Battle of Britain, but we're just going to have a crowd of around about 8-9,000 in the XL Arena in London in southern England. Just to try and just do something a bit different and maybe pick up some global exposure. I know it's not going to help us in the long run, but I kind of wanted to be gimmicky pay-per-view, and what better way to do it than in Britain. One bit of bad news, we're scheduled to have a tag team match for the tag team titles, and it turns out Harry Smith is working for his Japanese company, and he will not be here, so the tag title match has been scrapped, as you'll see with the angle, which is soon to follow. So we have 14 segments, 2 pre-show matches, just get the British guys on the card. Without further ado, guys, let's go. This will be end of a lot of feuds. We'll probably lose a bit between the Adam Cole Aries match, because this is the 4th match between them. As I say, it's ending some feuds, we're opening up other feuds. Let's get kicking on with it, guys. This is Battle of Britain 2015. So we start off in a match that had some good action and not much in the way of heat. Spud defeats DJZ in 7:06 with the Spud Salt. C-, 58 rating. 10,000 people have crammed in, so that's actually not too bad. If I knew that, I maybe went for a bigger arena. I was expecting a wee bit lesser crowd. But that'll do, and I suppose it's a good match to get the crowd going, a good getting a Brit underneath into the crowd and that, and we're alright with that. Wow. And about that had some solid in-ring action, but non-existent crowd heat. Rampage Brown defeats Crazy Steve in 6:16 with a brainbuster suplex. He got an F+ and a 12 rating. The crowd were totally turned off by having a match between 2 jobbers on the show. The match brought the crowd's mood down. I know they're jobbers, but I just wanted to give Rampage Brown a win in the UK. That's not good. Alright, let's get on with the pay-per-view then. This is where it all picks up. Boom, boom, boom. The show starts with an impressive opening pyro before the lights are raised and several sections of the excited crowd are shown waving various signs. The focus switches to the announce table where Mike Tenay and Jim Ross hype tonight's show, a 68 C+ rating, and this is a decent start to the pay-per-view. We then have a really shit first match. Oh no! And about that had some solid in-ring action, not much way of heat. Red Titus defeats Kenny King and Redman in a triple threat Ultimate X match in 13:59. When Red Titus retrieved the item, Red Titus makes the defense number 3 of the X Division title. I can only assume the addition of Redman has really plummeted the match quality here. Maybe the stipulation did as well. Tracy Wilkes did some good work at ringside. The X Division storyline continues. No worker improvements, but damn, that is a disappointment. God damn it. I can perform better if you use me in a match that suits my strengths. The height and outside doesn't like it. Redmond didn't like it. Kenny King was happy with it. Backstage, DDP says that he will allow Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway to find someone to replace his injured partner for a match later on. C-. DDP looked good. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Beth defeated Velvet Sky in 5:31 with the Glam Slam. Beth makes defense number 4 of her Knockouts title. Beth was off her game. Good chemistry between the 2 Knockouts. And that gets the C- rating, and Velvet improves her Rumble skills. We really need a couple of B's here to get us up a wee bit. Christy Hemme is backstage with Bad Influence talking about their match, and if they're getting a C- 57 rating, then I'm really worried, because they are good mic workers. And the match had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Bad Influence defeat Club Enigma and the Bro Men in 17:26, when Christopher Daniels defeated Robbie E with the Angel's Wings. C+ 69, Kazarian, Daniels, good chemistry between the Bro Men. Tempted to split them up, but if they've got great chemistry, do we split them up or do we keep them together? We'll see what happens with that one. Kazarian improves his performance skills, Jesse's improving his flying skills, so that's good. And that kicks us into a 59 rated match. And the match had some good action, but not much way of heat. Drew Galloway and his replacement partner, MVP, defeat the Wills in 12:08, when Drew Galloway defeated Eddie Edwards using the ropes for leverage. Only a 59, and you got to think that losing Harry Smith is a massive blow. Losing the tag title match was a massive blow. And then Drew Galloway's improving his performance skills. Christy Hemme is backstage with Billy Ray talking about his upcoming match. Again, only C-. Yeah, I think this will be the last pay-per-view we do abroad then, if this is the ratings we're getting. And about the feature, great action and average heat. Chris Hero defeated Bully Ray in 7:33 by submission. Both improving their performance skills, and I get a 62. And about the feature, great action and average heat. Samoa Joe defeats James Storm in 8:31 by pinfall. Samoa Joe makes defense number 5 of his TNA Central Championship. Improves with his performance skills and only gets a 53. Samoa Joe and James Storm both complaining that it's a hardcore based match. Finally, a good segment. For a pyrotechnic laden entrance routine, Austin Aries walks out and makes his way to the squared circle. 76 B-. Now this is where I worry. Oh my god. An E rating. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Austin Aries defeats Adam Cole 22-25 by submission with last chancery. It was to end the feud. This was apparently their worst match, and the crowd didn't like it. It brought the crowd's mood down, and oh my god, this pay-per-view's been an absolute disaster. Mike Tenay, Jim Ross and Taz hyped the upcoming match between Jeffro, Magnus, Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley. Gets the two segment storylines improving with this segment, and a B-72. And the main event. And a match about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Magnus defeated Bobby Roode, Jeffro, Bobby Lashley in 18:08 when Magnus defeated Jeffro by pinfall using underhand tactics. Magnus wins the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. 55 C- is disappointing since this is 4 of our main guys apparently. Bobby Lashley needs to freshen up his character. The announcing quality lifted the match. Both feuds have advanced, but this will be the end of both feuds, and both guys will move on to something different. All guys, sorry. Bobby Roode improves his rumble and performance skills. Jeffro's improving his performance skills. We're going to be lucky to muster a C here. Very surprised we make a C. That's the pay-per-view. Oh my, a D plus 52. Oh my god, that was really bad. The fact it was in Britain didn't help, and the whole fact that complete flop match between Aries and Cole because they're getting used so many times. Again, it is me learning TEW, but that is a bad mistake. We lost popularity in 16 and gained it in 7, but you need to be really hammering at the pay-per-views. So I'm going to have Jeffro. Oh, let me get Jeffro. Could do better. I'm struggling who we can actually criticise. Rampage Brown, told they're worthless. And Redman could do better. So we'll make that speech. Jeffro didn't seem too concerned with your speech for now. Rampage Brown didn't seem concerned, neither did Redman. I think after the show I've had, I don't blame them for freaking out. I wasn't even surprised we got the sack here. Basically now we've got 3 weeks to try and turn this company around for lockdown, which we'll definitely have in the tri-state area. But I can only think this pay-per-view has had negative effects in the company. So let's see what it says. Still very low. We made a 67 grand loss that month. Obviously we're not having the pay-per-view in America. ASW have made offers to Kazarian and Magnus. We need to give them exclusive deals. Battle of Britain got a 1.10. Our rating was down on challenge. That's disappointing. Not happy with that at all. Size. With importance, it's decent in the tri-state. Everything else seems to put. Hopefully the ones we lost in was like to Japan and Australia, places we're not going to visit, you know. But I think we gained a bit in Central Europe, Scandinavia, and the likes of the British Isles as well. That's probably the areas that we gained up some importance. Sorry. So well, we have 3 days to kind of fix everything and begin our progress for working towards lockdown. The fact that we only got a really poor show there means that hopefully the only way is up. I say storylines will be changing. We've got a new champion in Magnus. Got lockdown to look forward to. It's 3 weeks because I don't want it in the same day as WrestleMania, because that would just absolutely kill our buy rate. So I mean, if we can get a decent show, decent rating, then hopefully we can start picking up again and have a good run to Bound for Glory in October. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Apologies for the awful pay-per-view event, and hopefully we can kick on from there. So until next time, this is 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.